Today we're going to be talking about the composting bin, or as I call the gut. Just a barrel with a pipe running through the center of it on a stand. Let's process some compost out of our composting bin. Take the cover off. I'll put this little glove on. Dig on in here. Dump. One scoop. Two scoops. We'll just pick out all the big stuff that we can see. That's why we're wearing gloves. It gets a little nasty. But we'll just sit here and move this back and forth, and all the goodness is going to fall down into the wheelbarrow. And all the stuff that still needs to be composted will stay on the screen. I was hoping to see some worms in this scoop. That's how you know you got a good live soil. You'll have some worms and microbes in there doing their job. So that's about good enough there. You find all kind of undesirables you'll have to pick out. It's another reason why I wear my glove. Never know what it's gonna have. All right, and all this is gonna go back in the composting bin to decompose some more. And then I'll show you what we're left with. Move this out the way. Now that right there is beautiful. Beautiful soil. But see him jumping around? I'll leave him in there. He'll wind up in one of the plants. That right there is what you're looking for. So here's our compost soil. Sifted. So I'm gonna put it in our bucket. We'll look down in here in the belly of the beast. The compost is gonna get a smoothie today, and it is a combination of things from our garden that have rotted, or cuttings from, like here's the squash and zucchini that we ate last night. That's the cuttings. Then we have some egg shells from breakfast this morning. Here's some blueberries that didn't quite make it. Some flowers. Here's some fruit from the squash and zucchini that did not pollinate, and then some cuttings of fresh Brussels sprouts. So let's get started. We'll take the lid off and we'll put in some various pieces, parts. Got to add the liquid. This is rainwater. We'll set this down on here. Get it to lock in place. Now it's going to get loud for a second, but we've all been to a smoothie shop, right? Stop for a second. Add a little more liquid. Oh yeah. Got an egg that doesn't want to get down in there. Now it is. Alright. And that is one smoothie for the compost. Good old pickle jar. I like taking my kayak out and walking along the shore of our local lake, Pontchartrain, and picking up bottles. And this isn't for the weak stomach. If you have a weak stomach, you probably don't want to watch this. Here's the smoothie we're about to feed to the compost. We'll just get it up in here. And dump it in. That smoothie. And that's what it looks like. We'll go ahead and put the lid back on it and spin it around a couple of times and let it do its thing. Tighten it down. We won't get back into this for probably another week. But every other day or so we'll come out and spin it and churn it and get all that good decaying matter to mix around. Remember, there's probably 50 more or more earthworms in here, and by mixing it gives them a chance to eat something new. They're loving it in here and they're reproducing, and that's a good thing. So we're going to go ahead and give it a couple of spins. And that is the introduction to our composting method. Thank you for watching.